friends.
Hey guys, it's Jazz. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe, because why not? Like, you already watched this video, you already clicked on this video, you might as well like, might as well comment, might as well turn the post notifications on so you can be notified when I drop another video, because I'm dropping video on video on video on video. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be trying to screen print. Yes, trying to screen print. I bought a little screen printing kit on Amazon, and I've been wanting to screen print for a little while, so yeah, y'all gonna screen print with me for the first time. And I do not know what I'm doing, but I do know what I'm doing because I just looked on on YouTube, and looked at a whole bunch of videos. So I kind of know what I'm doing, but I kind of don't. So y'all gonna come along with me and see if I really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be screen printing on paper, practice jeans, and a shirt as the final, I guess, result or project, or to test my skills, my learnings from YouTube. So yeah, before we get to this video, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, so here's my little setup. I got my screen, my DIY little screen printing base, I guess. I got these from Amazon, and all I did was attach them to a picture frame just so the screen can be able to go up and down, because it makes it much easier, much better. I got my paint that I'm going to use. I'm going to be using 3 different kinds of paint: fabric paint from Walmart, regular acrylic paint, and then the real fabric paint that I guess that everyone uses. Also got the scraper with this small screen. It comes with this one, spatula for the paint, this to use to put the stencil on, and then the temporary spray to put the stencil on the screen. So yeah, now I'm just going to put the stencil on the screen. I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take off this. And I am not a professional. I do not know what I'm doing for real. I only did this one time and it did not work out. So I'm just gonna try again on camera. So first, I'm just going to flip the screen over to the back and take my stencil. You can use vinyl stencil paper like this. I got this from Hobby Lobby. Or paper, but I feel like paper will get too wet, so I'm not gonna use that. And all I did was use stencil paper and then got this cut out with a Camille. I'm just gonna take the basting spray, and I want the 7 to be not backwards, so turn it over, you can see it. So I'm gonna spray this side so it can stick onto here. And I'm just gonna use this, make sure it's on there. Then I'm just gonna tape the edges just so any paint won't see through, and I'm going to tape the parts I don't want the paint to go through. Okay, bam. This is what the stencil look like inside. Well, not inside, but on the other side. It's straight the right way. So now I'm just going to put some paper down. 2 sheets, only because I just want to make sure this part is straight, because this part is a little rigidy. Screen that on first. Make sure it's on there. Bam. I'm just going to set the paper I want it to be. Then I want to tape the paper down. I have to make it like this because the stencil is a little longer than the paper. Try not to paint on this side, put tape on this side because the stencil is right here. So, oh, it's time to get started. Okay, so now I'm just gonna tape off on top of the screen that I don't want the paint to go past, because I'm gonna be doing 3 different colors on this one screen, because with one screen you can only do one color. You gotta keep washing it off, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna tape it off where I don't want the paint to pass. I'm gonna do purple at the top and then orange and white on the bottom. Okay, so bam. So I'm just gonna lift up the screen a little, and they say you're supposed to flood the screen first, which is basically just put paint on here and then scrape it and then scrape it back. I'll just show y'all. So I'm just going to put some paint here. You gotta make sure you put enough paint and all the way to the end. I'm just gonna flood the screen without pushing down. And now I'm gonna put it down, and this time with force a little, and my thing tilted not straight but like at an angle, and I'm going to push it down with medium pressure. 1, 2, 3, go. You can pull it back too, and then push it up. It worked. It worked. Okay, let me show y'all. This is just acrylic paint too. Bam! This is the first time it actually worked on paper, period, and with this paint. And it looks so good. I'm gonna unstick it because I'm finna hurry up and do this other color. That was acrylic paint, and then this is the fabric paint. Put it down. Medium pressure. Do it again. It kind of worked. It's just a lot of paint. But I'm going to show y'all after I hurry up and rinse this off. You want to hurry up and rinse the screen because the paint dries very quickly. But if you flood the screen, it helps it not dry as quick. And all I'm going to do is wash it off in the sink. Soap and water. Why is it not coming up? Dry on a towel for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to spray the piece of cardboard first. Under. So I'm going to use this yellow, use white, regular white fabric paint. Mix it up. Flood the screen. Put it down and flood it back. Now I'm just going to put the yellow paint on. This is what it looks like. White fabric paint, yellow speedball fabric paint. Bam. Okay, I'm back, and this is the stencil I am going to be using now, and I'm going to be switching to a bigger screen. The kit came with 2 screens, this size and this size. So now I'm going to be using a bigger screen, and I'm going to be screen printing a t-shirt. Plain, regular white t-shirt from Walmart. So I already kind of drew my idea on my iPad, so now I'm just going to, get it started. So first, I'm going to spray the design. Okay, here's the screen. And now I'm just gonna tape off all the parts where you can see the screen and not the stencil. This piece of cardboard again, just to put in the shirt. And put it in the shirt where I know I want the screen printed part to go. So I'm gonna start at the top first. I'm gonna put the screen where I want the design to be. We just gonna start. So I'm going to get the black paint. I'm gonna take off where I don't want it to be. So I only want this stencil right here to come out. So let's go. Make sure to put enough ink, but make sure not to put too much. Okay, flood the screen. And then put it down, push it back. So I'm gonna take this screen off and go wash it off and add another color. Okay, so this is how it looks on camera. It's showing a little bit different, but look close here. This is the black speedball paint. It is so opaque and it did not go through the shirt. So crisp and so clean. This is the speedball paint. Messed up right here as y'all can see, but I think it looks fine. Speedball paint, speedball paint. Now this is the fabric paint, and on camera it looks opaque, but it's like more of a faded look, so I feel like this is better if you want like a vintage little style, I guess. Like a lot of the paint sunk through the shirt. You see I messed up a little here too, but I think it makes it look better. It gives it a, you know, vintage vibe. But this is the whole shirt. If I do this again, I would definitely, if I use the cheap fabric paint from Walmart, I would definitely use white first and then go over it with the orange. I think that'll make the color pop more and the color won't sink into the shirt as much. Cause like this, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like on top of the shirt, like. So now I'm just gonna let this air dry. It's already really dry. For the speedball paint, you have to cure it. So that just means let it dry first. And then use heat, like a heat press or iron or something, and press in the ink just so it will stay. And then for the fabric, the cheap fabric paint, I don't think you gotta do anything to it. I think you just gotta let it dry.
Bye.